Yes, my people, as the halt, it don't happen. No. Tinubu is ready and set to become the president of Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria! Man, don't talk too much. Rufai don drop a very powerful message wey I go want make una lis ten to. As you dey lis ten to and dey hit the like button, dey share am, make other people make dem learn from wetin Rufai talk. Oh!
Another great day for Nigeria, Inauguration Day, Nigeria. It speaks volumes about our democracy. The essence of every democracy is the peaceful transfer of power. But the question is, how did we get here? We got here in 1900, when a company that had the charter on areas that are known to be Nigeria today got the charter over to the British government, and the British came in and conquered most territories in the south because they met us fighting when they came. And after conquering the warring Yoruba states in the south and most other parts of the south, they had the first amalgamation, which we do not talk about, in 1906. And afterwards they brought in Lugard because of what Lugard had done in other parts of Africa where the British led their conquests. And when they conquered the north, they had the second amalgamation in 1914. And we had a country cobbled together with different interests. But people from different parts of the country understood the essence of the union, and the first enemy was colonialism. And we fought colonialism so well, we came together, despite the fact that we understood our differences. Finally, in the late 40s, after incidents like the Ivor Valley Massacre, leading up to the 50s, it was a time to call colonialism quits in Nigeria. It was the beginning of the end of colonialism. Then we further went to Lancaster House to talk about how we will come together as a nation in something called the Lancaster House Talks that preceded our independence in 1960. But 6 years after, we asked questions again about our unity. Led to coup, led to wars, but we resolved that we're going to come together and try to heal our wounds. No victor, no vanquish. And there can't be healing without justice. Then we went further. The military interregnum returned to democracy in 1980. Again, it was scuttled in the early 80s, 83. Returned back to military rule. We saw a ray of hope in 1993. Was scuttled again, but finally in 1999 we had a chance. And we have been on this path of democracy. That will teach you that we've constantly gone through our ups and downs. And as we begin another new administration, it will be pertinent to say that Nigeria will have its challenges. But how do we solve the challenges we have? And how would our leaders have the grace to be able to bring people together? This is another time for Nigeria, a grand leap for Nigeria, as another inauguration day comes, filled with hope and possibility. Some say renewed hope for the future, because it's been another bleak time for us. But how we are going to come together will determine how we'll navigate through this era. But coming together is dependent on the resolution of the leadership to respect differing opinions. Coming together and renewed hope is dependent on the capacity to be able to embrace people. Coming together is dependent on the capacity to think about the nation, not personal interests. Coming together is dependent on the capacity to use the state to better the lot of Nigerians, not to enrich yourself and your cronies. Renewed hope will come to Nigeria when we understand that it is Nigerians that truly hold that hope. and not the leadership. A country is only as strong as its people. And that's why political leaders across board must understand the role the people play in the outlook on democracy of every country. The reason why we've had a topsy-turvy affair all this while is that we relegate the most important part of our democracy, which is the people. In the next 4 years of this administration, the most important office in this country will be the office of the citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It will be about your hopes and aspirations for the country, in tandem with the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What should you do as a citizen? Offer praise where praise is necessary. Also offer criticism in measure where criticism is necessary. Do not say because of your personal interest you will not speak up for your country. Do not say because it benefits you, you will not speak up for your country. And if we do that, renewed hope will come. Renewed light will come. But hey, a lot of people have said, hope is just like breakfast. You serve breakfast, but people also think of reality after talking about hope. Reality will only come when people get down and do the work of nation building. There is work that has to be done. And this presidency will be judged by the outcomes of the work that he has in front of it. Subsidy will come up. Economic situation will come up. Unemployment will come up. Corruption issue will come up. How this president reacts to every issue that comes up in tandem with the oath, which is the sacred trust and agreement and contract he has entered to with the Nigerian people, will determine his presidency. It is a new day, a new phase for Nigerians. Some are happy, some still feel let down, some feel disgruntled, but we must also respect the institutions of our state to ameliorate the challenges and bring about peace. Cases are in court, the court will have its say, our government will move, it will do things that are beneficial to the people, and where it's found wanting, we will say that it's been found wanting. And where it has done well, we will celebrate our government as doing well. But the most important thing is the freedom and vitality of the people that are citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall never die until the end of time. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When we return, we'll have a